Hello, this is Arm Strawberry, and this is the first of many C++ videos I plan on doing. This is C++ using Visual Studio. If you do not have Visual Studio, you can get it at visualstudio.microsoft.com. And you're probably wondering how to get this up. You need to right-click on Source Files, hit Add, go to New Item, and then get your C++.cpp file, and name it whatever you want. So first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to include IOStream. Now what this does is these files are read before the rest of your code. It's called a preprocessor directive, and this particular file allows for input and output. Next, you're making your main function that is meaning integer. It's a variable type. You'll learn more about that later. And this is your main function. We'll learn about writing our own functions so that we maybe use them later and make it bigger code files. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a namespace standard, and then we're going to use cout, which means it's going to output something. Now this is going to be the main scope of this tutorial, is just getting an output, and then we'll work about getting inputs later. So it's standard : cout, and then you do the double arrows, and then you put whatever you want. Let's put I did it, and then you have to do standard again, end line. Yeah, it's lowercase. Then we will do system. This is a function that's already built in, sorry. And you always need a semicolon at the end of each line. And then our return value is 0. So basically what this is going to do is it's going to say I did it, and then we're going to have it pause so you can see it. Otherwise the window might open and close really fast. And then there's no return value, and we'll get into return values later. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit build. If it's correct, it'll say succeeded. And if it's failed, it'll tell you what's wrong, what line. And we'll get into that later. So then to see your code in action, you can hit start debugging, and then it'll say I did it up at the top. Now let's say I didn't do a standard namespace. Well, I'm going to compile or build and see what happens. So it says identifier endl is not, or is undefined, undeclared identifier. That means that basically without the standard class namespace, this has no meaning. And so that's why we have to do this. All right, so you did it, your first bit of code. I'm going to be trying to do about 2 videos every week, giving some more examples, and let me know if I can do anything better to teach this. This one's pretty straightforward, and hope you guys have a good day.